Hello guys! Welcome to another lifestyle vlog episode. And for today's video, I will be talking about intermittent fasting. Yes guys, for the information of everyone, I have been using intermittent fasting method since year 2018 February, and I use it together with my apple cider vinegar tea. And for those who haven't watched my previous video yet, please do watch guys, because this video is somehow related to the previous one. And later on this video, I will tell you how I used my apple cider vinegar tea and this intermittent fasting method simultaneously. So without further much ado, let the chikahan begin. What is intermittent fasting? Intermittent fasting, guys, is a pattern of eating that somehow is characterized with a period of fasting and a period of window eating. So conventionally speaking, it is not diet, guys, because diet tells you what type of foods that you should eat and what are the foods that you should avoid. Whereas intermittent fasting, on the other hand, describes when is the time that you're going to fast and when is the time that you're going to eat. So the two are somehow different. So what are the different types of intermittent fasting? So if you're going to search it in Google, guys, or in any web search engines, you are going to arrive with a lot of list of intermittent fasting methods. But in this video, I am just going to show you the 3 common types of intermittent fasting. So the first one is the 16-8 method, or otherwise known as the lean gains protocol. So the 16-8 method is the most popular method among the intermittent fasting methods, and it is also the most convenient, and it is my type of intermittent fasting. So later on in this video, I will going to further discuss to you how I go about my 16-8 method of intermittent fasting. Another type of intermittent fasting is the eat, stop, eat method, or otherwise known as the 24 hours intermittent fasting. So it actually requires you to fast for 24 hours 2 times a week or 1 time a week. So that is, for example, I'm going to fast today for 24 hours, and then the following day I'm going to eat normally, and then the following day I'm going to fast again for 24 hours. So that's how the 24 hours intermittent fasting, or the eat, stop, eat fasting goes. Another type of intermittent fasting is the 5-2 method. The 5-2 method is you're going to eat normally for 5 days of the week, and the 2 non-consecutive days of the week, you're going to limit your consumption of calories to 500 to 600 calories only. So somehow it is a combination of caloric counting and intermittent fasting. So for example, every Tuesdays and Thursdays, I am going to limit my calorie intake to 500 to 600 calories, and the remaining 5 days of the week, I am going to eat normally, the usual eating pattern that I am having. So that's basically it. Now I'm going to share to you guys my 16-8 intermittent fasting method and how did I go about it. So yun, 16-8 method. So nagfa-fast ako, guys, from 7 p.m. and up to the 11 a.m. the following day. So that means I don't eat breakfast. Although some say that breakfast is the most important meal of the day, later on in this video, I am going to tell you guys if that is a fact or it's a myth. So anyways, so I start fasting from 7 p.m. and up to 11 a.m. the following day. So that means I don't eat breakfast because kailangan nasa fasting period pa ako. Hindi siya bago sa akin, guys, yung hindi kumakain ng breakfast, because ever since when I'm in college, I am not really a morning person. Every time na may pasok ako around 7 a.m., talagang nagkakram ako because I woke up very late. Super late. Mas gusto ko pang matulog kaysa sa kumain. So yun, hindi ako nakakain ng breakfast talaga. Ever since then, nag-start ako mag-work in the hospital, and every AM shift, tinatamad talaga akong gumising ng maaga. So yun, hindi na ako nakakain ng breakfast. So hindi siya mahirap sa akin because yun yung nakasanayan ko. So the following, and then when I arrive at work around 7 a.m., medyo busy na guys. Because every morning shift kasi, talagang hectic yung schedule. And you could really notice that the time really runs so fast every AM shift. So yun. So hindi siya mahirap para sa akin because I can easily divert myself. I can easily divert my attention. I do a lot of things kasi talagang busy naman talaga pag AM shift. Or sometimes, if medyo smooth sailing yung duty namin, sometimes hindi masyadong busy, I always find something to work on to or something to divert my hunger. Kasi sometimes pag wala na kayong ginagawa, parang nagugutom kayo kaagad kasi wala na kayong maiisip gawin. Diba? Sometimes we just eat out of entertainment, out of boredom, even if we're not hungry at all. So, minsan din, if nakakaramdam na ako ng gutom and I'm still on my fasting period, I usually drink a lot of water. So, see, intermittent fasting also helps you to practice good hydration. Kasi dati, hindi ako masyadong uminom ng tubig. Ngayon, na nagfa-fasting ako, so what I usually do to buffer my hunger is I drink a lot of water. So usually, I have this 500 ml tumbler na dinadala ko sa work. And then, dati kasi, isang refill lang siya. Ngayon na nagfa-fasting ako, I always refill that water bottle. And then, I drink a lot of water so that I could feel full and I will not, hindi na ako mag-crave ng food kasi nabusog na ako sa tubig. And at the same time, ihi ako na ihi so that I think it's a good sign of, excreting all the toxins in my body. So, it's a good way also of, practice good hydration. And then, pag around 11 a.m., to 7 p.m. of the day, kumakain na ako. Eat all you can na ako. Kahit anong gustong kainin ko, kinakain ko na. So see, intermittent fasting does not only teaches me to fast, or does not only teaches me the discipline of eating, but it also teaches me to rehydrate myself from time to time. So what are the foods that you can actually eat when you are fasting? So guys, kailangan nyo ring uminom ng tubig. So, tubig or water is allowable when you are fasting. So, syempre, mawala lang yung mga pagkain in a day, but you cannot live without water in a day. So, I guess, ako, hindi ko kayang mawala yung tubig talaga guys. So, water is allowable. Next is non-caffeinated, non-caloric, or non-sweetened beverages. So, bawal yung mga juice, bawal yung mga coffee na may mga cream, mga milk tea, bawal. So, what you can drink is, of course, yung brewed coffee, or what I do is, I usually drink my apple cider vinegar tea. So, what usually happens, after arriving from work, after eating my dinner around 7 p.m., around 9 p.m., parang ginugutom pa rin ako guys. But then, hindi na ako pwedeng kumain because I'm already done with my window eating period. So what I usually do is I mix my apple cider vinegar tea and then I drink it. Because diba, during my previous vlog, I have mentioned to you guys that apple cider vinegar decreases your appetite. So pag after drinking my apple cider vinegar tea, I don't crave for food anymore. Hindi na ako ginugutom and tuloy na yung pag-fasting ko the following day. So what are the benefits of your intermittent fasting? So intermittent fasting, of course, is proven to aid in your weight loss. So how does intermittent fasting aid in weight loss? When we are fasting, our insulin production of the body decreases because the insulin production is only stimulated in the presence of sugar or glucose in our body. So kapag hindi tayo kumakain guys, walang nabe-breakdown na glucose kasi wala tayong kinakain. So if there is decreased glucose in our body because we did not eat or we are fasting, there is also decreased insulin production. And if there is decreased insulin production, there will be decreased cellular intake of glucose. So anong gagamitin ni cells para as a source of energy? So, ang ginagamit ni cells is binibreakdown niya yung stored fats natin. So, that is the purpose of intermittent fasting. It is to use our stored fats as a source of energy and not the glucose that we are eating. Studies also show that fasting increases the production of human growth hormone 5 times. So human growth hormone is responsible also for fat metabolism. So binibreakdown din niya yung fats ng katawan natin. So if we are fasting, therefore human growth hormone production increases, therefore also our fat metabolism increases. Another hormone that is responsible for fat metabolism that is being stimulated by fasting is your norepinephrine or noradrenaline. So the nervous system sends your norepinephrine to fat cells to digest them or to break them down into free fatty acids, which then can be utilized as a source of energy. Basically, that's how your intermittent fasting aids in weight loss. So it actually aids in fat metabolism. But did you know that it also has other benefits other than the weight loss? It actually improves your brain functioning through the stimulation of autophagy or autophagocytosis. So it actually came from the Greek word which means self-devouring or kinakain ng body mo ang sarili niya. So actually, it might sound so savage, but then believe me guys, we need that process because it somehow, in layman's terms, it's like cleaning our body from the inside out. So when the brain goes autophagy, your brain gets rid of those old neurons and non-functioning neurons and tries to create new functional neurons in the process called neurogenesis. And studies show that neurogenesis decreases the risk factors or decreases the occurrence of neurodegenerative diseases such as your Alzheimer's disease, dementia, Parkinson's disease, and so on and so forth. So how to endure intermittent fasting? So paano ko ba talaga siya naitawid, guys? So how was I able to maintain it? So at first, aminin ko, it's very difficult. And then, diba, I have the 16-8 method. Before, hindi ko pa kaya mag-fast ng 16 hours. So what I usually do, I fast for 12 hours lamang, and then when I finally get to adjust to it and when nakasanayan ko na talaga siya, I try to fast na from 12 hours to 16 hours. So you don't have to hasten everything, just have to take it step by step, little by little, and then just allow your body, listen to your body, and allow your body to work its magic, diba? So how did I ever endure intermittent fasting? Advice ko lang sa inyo guys, you have to have commitment. So number one is your commitment, and you should always go back to the reason why you're actually doing it. Kasi if all else fails, pag dumating yung time na talagang pagod na kayo, and then tatanungin niyo yung sarili niyo kung bakit niyo ginagawa to, if you don't have the valid reason, then you will always be tempted to stop it or not to push through it. But then if you have a very good reason of why you're doing it, then I think you will always be committed to, to persevere and to do whatever it takes. So yun, number one is commitment. Number two is you have to have discipline. Mahirap talaga magkaroon ng discipline, especially when you are with your relatives or the people, your friends, and then they're inviting you to eat foods. Actually, I have my cheat days. It's okay. Do not feel guilty about it because we are like social people and we always go to parties or maybe we go with our friends. It's okay to unwind from time to time, but always make sure kailangan bumawi the following day. So earlier this video, I mentioned that I am going to talk about breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Is it a scam or is it a fact? So actually guys, even though our parents always remind us to take breakfast because it's a very important meal of the day, there are no studies or scientific basis of that statement at all. So basically, I couldn't say that it's a fact. Maybe it's still a hypothesis that is going to be proven or yet to be proven. So therefore, sa akin lang talaga, kapag you're going to choose your fasting period, it has to be according to your body's capabilities. Kapag hindi kaya guys, huwag ipilit. Kung kaya, kakayanin. So diba, kayo lang talaga ang makakapag-adjust, kayo lang talaga ang makakapagsabi if that weight loss method is okay for you, or if it's not working for you, then you go and shift to another method. So disclaimer lang po, hindi po ako professional na dietitian or nutritionist or any weight loss coach, but all of the things that I have shared to you were personally my personal review about intermittent fasting. And basically, ayoko pong mag-suggest ng mga bagay-bagay na hindi ko na-try for myself. That's why I am sharing this to you, because I've already doing it since year 2018. Bakit ako nabubulol, guys? I've been using it or been doing it for since 2018, yung apple cider vinegar ko at yung intermittent fasting ko, and so far it really showed favorable results. And kahapon lang, or yung April 10, nag-weigh-in ako, guys, and guess what? Yung weight ko, na-maintain ko siya around 45 kilograms. So basically, that's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned something from me, and I hope that I have inspired someone out there na gustong pumayat pero ayaw mag-diet, at of course, those who would want to lose weight using all natural methods of weight loss. So guys, please hit like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you want to know more about me, if you want to get connected with me. And please do write your comments down below. If you have any suggestions for my future videos, please do suggest and write it down the comments. Thank you, guys. Till next week. Bye bye.